Isaiah, this is Ron from POC Culture. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Great. Nice to chat with you. My first question at the press conference, you just said that when you were doing that scene where you're holding Billy and saving him, you felt like Captain America saving Iron Man, which I had to
Mhm.
laugh at. So, Civil War, were you Team Cap or Team Iron Man?
I've never been asked that. I ooh, I have to say I'm neutral. I'm neutral because I do see Iron Man's perspective, being the rule breaker is not always the best because, at first he was a rule breaker when he was, working as kind of like a vigilante as Iron Man. He got in trouble a lot during the Iron Man movies. And then Captain America, he felt like justice was justice no matter what, even if you had to get it through breaking the law or breaking the rules of the law. So I kind of had to stay neutral because both of them made great points.
I appreciate that. Very, very PC of you. Now, you also said, which I really loved, you watched Stand By Me to prepare for this role, and that River Phoenix and Will Wheaton's characters really spoke to you. What did you draw from those performances that helped you for this role?
Um, you know, I kind of tried to mimic the courage that the character Chris Chambers had, and then the sensitivity that Gordy, Will Wheaton's character, had as well to make add layers to Caleb and make him a more well-rounded character overall, because there are a lot of layers to Caleb's grief. So you need to see the sensitivity but also see the strength that carries him on throughout the movie, and his courageousness and his courage. So that's what I kind of drew from watching Stand By Me to prepare for Crater.
I love that, and I thought that really came through. You did a good job balancing that, which isn't easy.
Very much.
And another thing you said that you really appreciated is that he's a natural leader, Caleb, and that you try to emulate that. What are some important characteristics of leadership that really speak to you and that you try to live out?
um Compassion, loyalty. I mean, those are also character traits that help you with, building friendships as well, which is funny because this movie is based around, close friends who, like I always say, are ride or die for each other. Intelligence and integrity, because integrity can help you go a long way. Because when people know that you're honest, they know that you'll tell them the hard truth, even if it's hard for them to take. So it just makes you a great person in general. All those traits.
100%. And you talked about, the compassion being the first thing was so huge. I think you're right. We all need more of that. I appreciate someone like you at this stage in your life caring about that aspect of leadership. Now, listen, I don't know if you know, but I'm much older than you. And having a black lead in a sci-fi film and having a hugely diverse cast, I mean, I never saw it when I was your age. So, for you guys, did you have a sense of like, this is pretty special? Like, did you have any sense of that?
Oh yes, yes, I do see that this is a very special movie because of the diverse cast. There's an Asian American actor. There are two Black actors. It's very special, and also you get to see the bond between a Black son and his father, because usually you don't get to see that in a lot of movies that are surrounded and based on a Black child who's living with a single parent. It's usually he's living with his mom and his dad just walked out on him. But it's kind of refreshing to see that Disney rewrote that narrative and made sure that that was a aspect of the movie that people would love and people would talk about.
I'm so glad you brought that up. And of course, Kid Cudi plays your father in the role. How did you all build that chemistry to have that relationship?
We hung out outside of set. We talked about common interests. Not a lot of people know, but I want to, produce music, as in like beats for artists someday, or for movie soundtracks. And I would, show him some of the beats that I created. He would give me some of his thoughts, which was really special because he actually liked a lot of them. So that was very very great coming from him. I really appreciate it. So shout out to Kid Cudi. What's up? If you ever see this, hey, how you doing? But we just built that chemistry by expressing common interests and finding ways to relate to each other as people.
I love that, and we're gonna definitely have to tag Kid Cudi so he sees this. But congratulations on the film, and maybe see you in the MCU in the future.
Oh, for sure. Miles Morales, here I come.